We're very delighted to be joined by the absolutely incredible Robert Llewellyn. Good afternoon, Robert.
Good afternoon. It's quite a bit of an introduction. I don't know if I can live up to it.
Hello, Robert. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good, good. Thank you very much for joining us. Dimension Jump. Now, obviously, unfortunately, you've had to pull out of it this year, but you've obviously attended it in previous years, haven't you?
Yeah, many times. Yeah.
Yes. So basically, it's going to be the first time that me and Nina are going because we've been invited by Jo over at the fan club, and she's invited us over there. So what makes this event so special that we should be looking forward to about it?
Well, I mean, I think in the past, when there's certainly been very memorable ones where it was essentially just the car. You know, I don't know how to else to compare it, but to very large like science fiction conventions. Certainly, Craig, Charles, and I appeared at quite a few of those, particularly in America, and they are just overwhelmingly enormous. Mm. So there's there was one we went to in Chicago where there were 14,000 people attending over a long weekend. But there was also probably 100 people who, Leonard Nimoy was there, and a couple of Doctor Who's and two scruffy blokes off Red Dwarf, and also lots of like proper American actors that have an entourage, and have whole suites of rooms for themselves and everything, and I was in a broom cupboard. And
it's recently just been announced that obviously Craig Charles is going, but he's only going on Sunday, but Doug Naylor's going as well.
Oh good, that's great, because he is wonderful, and he's just a wonderful man, but he knows Red Dwarf very, very well.
Yeah, he did say that he's got a big announcement to make when he goes, so I think there's a lot of eager people.
Right, okay, I say nothing.
No, go on. No. Oh, come on. Come on, a first for HFM, come on.
I don't know if you heard, I'm sure you may have heard through the grapevine, but there was one day I switched on my computer and my Twitter stream wasn't a stream, it was a sort of Ganges in full flood. Because Craig had gone on a local radio station somewhere outside Manchester and opened his big Scouser gob.
As he does.
Horrendous trouble. And my phone went off the hook of agents and managers and... I'm not going to say anything at all.
Okay. No, that's I was only joking. I didn't expect you to, really.
And we have Mr. Chris Barrie joining us now. Hello, Chris.
Hello there.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good, good. So, there's been a lot of fans here at the moment. Is there anything so far today that a fan has said to you that's actually stood out? Are there any that come up to you and just randomly quote things to you that stand out to you?
No, I suppose at this stage, it's the age business. It's the...
yeah, we have noticed there's a rather large age barrier.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
No, that's exactly the point I'm making. It's the thing like, oh look, it's you, Chris, in Red Dwarf, but you're 20 years older.
Well, we all are, aren't we?
Exactly. We age, don't we? But of course, I get that from my own sons, who watch the old shows back, and they get me to do things like we were watching Marooned the other day, and they were sort of saying, Dad, do that again, do that Ascension Sunday, and I was going, Ascension Sunday. And then they sort of said, it's not as good now as it used to be. I was thinking, that doesn't really bode well for the future, does it? But I look forward to hearing all the vibe from what Doug says. But yes, very exciting for the fans, I would have thought. Doug coming up tomorrow. And, I look forward to hearing what he has to say.
Yes. So you don't have any idea what he's going to say?
Do you know what? I do have a slight idea.
I'm sure you do.
But I think I'll just let him say it.
I hope so, yes.
Yeah, we're keeping our mouth shut as well.
Absolutely.
He's told us he's going to kill us if we tell anybody.
A few fans.
Violent.
I think other members of the Red Dwarf cast are quite, have a sort of track record of getting on these rather more modern media of the world. Because I don't do Twitter or Facebook, so I never get to spout anything. But no, Doug will be conveying what message there is to convey tomorrow.
We're joined by a very beautiful lady now. I'm doing it again. I'm getting good at this.
Antique, hopefully. More too crafty.
We are joined by the lovely Hattie Hayridge, who was best known for playing Holly in Red Dwarf. Good evening, Holly.
Hello.
I was going to call you Holly.
Oh, you can if you like. I don't mind.
Yeah, I'll just vision your face. Yes. How are you?
All right, thanks. Yeah.
Are you enjoying the day so far?
Yes. Just been signing autographs for about 4 hours, I think. But,
Do you not get hand cramps?
No, I actually don't, because you don't hold the pen too tight. But what I do end up doing is forgetting how to spell my name after a while. That gets a bit weird. The ones by the end could be Hattie Hayridge So it's more that than anything.
So this evening you're actually doing a stand-up gig here as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
So have you got a website that you can plug?
No,
that
I
people
haven't,
could,
no.
Oh, that went down well.
I'm a technophobe computer. It's really weird. I haven't got a website or anything.
Do you enjoy coming to these conventions?
Yeah, I
It must be great fun.
do. It's nice. Yeah.
Do you get
people
many...
come all over the world?
Yes, we've noticed that. We've had people from all over the country.
Yeah, lots of different nationalities. Yeah. It
is amazing. So
Czech Republic, Holland.
yeah,
And they are places. I'm not just naming places for the sake of it. Poland. I just think because I've signed them to various strange names that I couldn't spell today, so that's where I know where they come from.
So do a lot of people come up to you and just say, can we just take a picture of just your head?
I try and get all of myself in the picture.
Because we had a photo with you earlier, didn't we?
Yeah.
It's a nice touch, isn't it? These type of conventions, because they're a lot more intimate, aren't they? And you can get a lot more closer to the fans than if it's a larger scale convention.
Yeah, there's loads of different kinds. There's the ones where you just sit in Birmingham NEC and sign autographs. That's one extreme. And then there's ones like this where you're there for the whole weekend and it's run by the fans, for the fans. Friendly and intimate, and they can chat to us all day long if they want.
Well,
but usually they walk off board, to be honest.
I'm sure they don't.
Well, Hattie, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you for taking the time.
And it gets even more brilliant now because we're joined by Mr. John Lenahan.
What a segue! That was fabulous.
You're sitting next to me and you're bigger than me, so
that was amazing.
Yes, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Mark.
So, for people who are probably thinking, who are you? Would you like to tell me?
Now he's ruined it.
Hello, my name's John Lenahan, or as most people know me as, who? I'm a comedian and a magician, and I've done lots of things that should have made me famous, but the thing that gets me the most fame in the world is that I was the voice of the talking toaster in Red Dwarf. I'm serious. I've had several of my own television shows in Britain, but still, being the voice of the talking toaster is what gets everyone excited.
Well, it seems to get everybody excited here.
Oh, it's so much fun. Yeah, no, absolutely. And I've written a novel called Shadow Magic by John Lenahan. Buy it. It's got a money-back guarantee. And so, anyway, I have a new novel out, so I thought, I'll come and flog it to the Red Dwarf fans, and they haven't let me down. It's been a fabulous day.
So you've had an absolutely fantastic day, then?
Oh, the best people in the world are smegheads. It's so funny, because I was in the first series of Red Dwarf, so it was all kind of brand new. And so, you know, the idea behind Smeg is that you kind of wanted to swear, but you can't really swear. So they just made up a swear word. And it's funny, while we were recording, how, you know, it became our swear word for real. If you drop something, you go, oh, Smeg. It's amazing how quickly someone said, that's a swear word now. How you picked it up and said, okay, that's it. I did it.